Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY break with teens and adults, where the theme, the topic for this class and the next is personal power. So through yoga, we're going to explore how to strengthen your personal power. So what are we talking about here? Well, first of all, I'm going to start with the reason why I'm looking at personal power today, and then I'm going to explain what personal power is. So first of all, the reason. We are thinking about Tolerance Day, which is on the 16th of November. This is in 2020. We are also thinking about Anti-Bullying Week, which is from the 16th to the 20th of November 2020. And we're also thinking about Diwali, which is on the 14th of November 2020. Now, all of these celebrations, these days, are about recognizing that we all have strength. We are all able to shine our light, to be confident, to be positive, to have, to be us, okay? So personal power is all about that confidence, that positivity that you have, that attitude that you have. And it's a recognition that, you are strong in yourself. You are an amazing person. No one can take away your personal power from you. You can't give it away. They can't take it away. It's all about being you. So the first thing we're going to focus on in this part of the sessions about personal power is doing some yoga inversions. Now, inversions are where your head is lower than your heart. It's literally getting you to go upside down a bit and to see the world from a different perspective. And to see it with your own eyes, your own perspective, knowing that you are, as I say, an amazing person living in their personal power. Okay, let's start our session today with a WOCY breath. And I'd like you to sit up tall now. Straighten up your back, close your eyes, feel your shoulders relax, feel your face relax. You can either have your hands face down on your knees, or turn them so your palms are facing up and your fingers are loosely bent. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I'd like you to notice any aches, any pains, any tightness in your body. Breathe in again and see if you can find where those aches and pains, those things that are bothering you are. And the next time you breathe in, and particularly when you breathe out, I'd like you to just allow those aches and pains to melt away into the floor. Maybe you like the idea of them dissolving into the space around you, or disappearing into the moisture of your out-breath. Whatever you like. Just be aware of letting that pain, that tension, that ache, lessening or leaving you. When you're ready, slowly bring your eyes open and we'll come down to warm up our body with our first inversion as we're going to lie down on the floor. So remember, with these WOCY breaks, you can absolutely do these by yourself, with anyone else around you. And as you lie down on the floor, if you're lying down next to someone, toe to toe with somebody, just please remember to respect your space and anyone else's space that's doing yoga with you too. Also, when we're doing yoga, as we were doing with that breathing, you're being kind to yourself. You were listening to your body. You were letting go of that pain, that tension. Just remember to be kind, to listen to your body and to respect it and respect others around you. So as we lie down on the floor, we're having our feet on the floor, knees facing the sky, your feet on the floor, hip distance apart. Have your hands facing palm down to the mat and walk your heels back until your heels just touch your fingertips. This is the right distance to have your feet away from your seat. Then take your hands a little bit away from your body, just have them lying down on the floor. I'd like you to start moving your hips. So you're pulling your hips up to you and then letting them go. So we're rocking over our lower back, giving that a bit of a massage And then when you're ready, pushing your feet into the floor, curl and push up with curl your hips and push up with your seat, your bottom and your tummy. Raise your body up over onto your shoulders, rolling onto your shoulders as we're raising our heart above our heads. Really be strong through your feet, your knees, your thighs and your bottom. Squeeze your bottom to help you stay up there. When you've had enough, slowly bring yourself down. Of course, you can hold your pose up there for longer. We're going to do that one more time all together. If you've come down, if you're still up there, come down and come up in your own time. So remember to roll your hips towards you as you peel your body up off the floor, raising up over onto your shoulders. Tuck your chin into your chest. Let your chest and your lungs open up. Feel that strength through the lower parts of your body. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly lower your back vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone, rolling down over your spine as you come down to the floor. And then raise your knees up to your chest and just squeeze your knees into your chest as we get ready for our next inversion. So with our next inversion, we're going to have a little bit of fun and a bit of movement as we move to our WOCY exercise. And I'd like you to gently squeeze your knees into your chest as you're rolling and massaging your lower back again. Now this time I'd like you to raise up your legs and to swing them forwards. Give them a bit of momentum, a bit of a swing to help you come and sit up tall. So we're swinging those legs up and down over our head. We're taking our heart above our head. And we're just going to take this a little bit further. So what I'd like you to do is to roll over. You can keep those knees bent. You can straighten up those legs as we roll up onto our shoulders. And we are going to come into a plow pose. Now a full plow pose, I'm just going to squeeze forward so that I don't bump into my curtains there. Now a full plow pose is where we stretch our legs all the way down to the floor behind us. But here today, I just want us to feel this sensation and to be able to hold this inversion. Okay, so sometimes in doing this pose, there can be a lot of blood flowing to your head and it might make you feel dizzy. If that's the case, just roll back down into our happy baby pose and you can roll back up and you can make this a kind of flowing pose. If you feel comfortable, you can pause in this half plow pose for a bit. We're really looking to take our knees up above our head or have them just above our forehead, and then you can roll back down. Nice job. So we're really massaging our backs, we're strengthening our shoulders, we're squeezing our tummies as well. Great all-round exercise. Okay, let's move on to our WOCY stretch now, where I'd like you to just come around, bring your knees to the floor and turn around so that you have got your hands and your knees on the floor. Spread your fingers apart so that when you apply pressure down onto your hands, you aren't putting a lot of pressure just onto your wrists. So your hands are shoulder distance apart, your knees are hip distance apart. If you've got sore wrists, don't worry, because actually for this stretch, we're bringing our elbows down to the floor here. So your elbows are under your shoulders, fingers spread apart, knees still under your hips. We're then going to move into dolphin pose. So for this pose, tuck your toes under and then lift your knees off the floor, straighten them up and relax your head so you're looking down to in between your legs. Okay, now really strengthening, as I'm sure you can feel, on your shoulders. So at any point in time, you can bring your knees down to the floor and you can come back or you can hold. This is a great one for really seeing the world from a different perspective. Really great to calm you down, to lengthen, to stretch your legs. And then when you're ready, bring those knees down to the floor and bring your big toes together, just allowing your seat to sit back onto your heels as we relax your shoulders and your arms and your back. that was really lengthening and straightening out too. So great for posture, doing that dolphin pose. Okay, let us ease out from all of those inversions that we've just been doing. Come and roll around onto your seat and lie back down onto the floor. And I'd like you to take your hands out by your side as much as you've got space for, feels comfortable for you. And cross your ankle. I'm starting with my right ankle over my left knee, just above my left knee. And then I'd like you to drop your left knee down to the floor as you come into a gentle twist for your spine. If your left knee's down to the floor, I'd like you to turn your head to look to the right, and it just deepens that twist a little bit more. Take a breath in and out. Feel your body relaxing with each out breath. Bring your knee up as you breathe in. Breathe out, bring feet to the floor, and then cross your left ankle over your right knee, and we're going to drop down to twist in towards the right. Turn your head towards the left. Enjoy that stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, just drop both knees over to one side. Pause where you are for a moment. Use your hands to help you come and sit up tall. And then just as a bit of a reset, the end of this class, close your eyes, bring your posture tall, rub your hands together. Feel the warmth between your hands and place your hands over your eyes. If you don't want to place your warm hands over your eyes, you can place them onto your knees. Drop your head so it's facing down to the floor. If your hands are over your eyes, just slowly blink your eyes open and closed. In fact, you can blink your eyes open and closed even if your hands are on your knees. Spread your fingers apart if they're over your face and gently draw them down over your face. When you're ready, lift up your head. Stretch up your arms as you gather the energy from the sun, the happiness, the love from the world around you. Bring your hands down in front of you as we say namaste. The light in me honors the light in you, and I thank you very much for joining me for part 1 of Personal Power Yoga.